Family. Well, Singing Joe said that Jaffa and Diamond and me need to make a plan to listen to my brother and the politicians to see what was going on. So Glenn and Diamond hacked into the president's radio station so we could hear what's going on. My brother was in a meeting with the president, so we listened. We were all listening. We were in the underground club because there was some heat there and people were playing pool, and so we went to a private room and went to turn on the radio. You could hear the president talking to my brother, and the president said in an angry voice, and it sounded like he was very, very concerned about an issue. And then the president said, "You have to deal with these foreign people and find a plan." And then he signed off. And then my brother was on the line, and we heard him talking. And then there was some crackling on the phone line. And then there was some beeps, some loud beeps. And then we heard this being's voice. It was some kind of being speaking to my brother. And this being was making demands of my brother, saying that if they don't dismantle their missiles, that there would be consequences. And the being was telling my brother that they have advanced technology and they'd be willing to use that technology if they don't dismantle the missiles. And the being's voice was high-pitched, and it sounded like it was far away. My brother was talking and saying that they weren't going to dismantle, and that my brother was saying that their ship needs to move, and if their ship doesn't move, that they would be firing at the alien spaceship. I couldn't believe it. My brother, he was talking to some kind of alien. The alien called himself Hylan, a Garitarian. He was of the Agar race, galaxies far away. Hylan. His name was Hylan Agagarian from the Hagar race. There's other races, there's other people. And these aliens seem to want what was best for the world. And this alien said that they have a plan to help bring back the sun, so we'd have the sun. But they wouldn't do it unless that they would give up their missiles and fighting and causing war. And he said that we've destroyed the planet with our pollution, and all the factories with the pollution and the pesticides was destroying the world. That if we didn't stop, there was no hope. And it's either dismantle all missiles and get over all pollutions and start back to the basics of just pure greenery. We would have no chance. My brother, he took his orders from the president, who told him under no certain terms to make any kind of negotiations with this alien, Hylan. And Hylan spoke, and it was so eerie. And I looked at Singing Joe, and I looked at Jaffa, I looked at Jaimin. We couldn't believe it. We heard an actual alien being from another planet. We all know, because the spaceship, everyone can see the spaceship because of the lights coming from the spaceship. No matter how dark it is, everyone knows there's a spaceship up there. No matter how hard they try, the government, to hide it and tell us it's just one of their police patrols or some kind of their aircraft or something. We know it's an alien spaceship. I mean, do they always think they can dupe the people like this? I mean, some people can be duped, but there's just, this one is really hard to dismiss, this alien aircraft, because everyone's seen it by now. But no one can talk of it, because if you talk of it, you disappear. Anyone that speaks of the alien aircraft suddenly are missing from our district. It's like we have no rights. We can't think. We're not allowed to think. We have to do what they tell us. We have to do what the celebrities tell us. We have to do whatever those in charge tell us, where we have just no rights to think. And so we're listening to my brother talked to the alien, and the alien said this would be the last chance that my brother has to tell the president they need to make a peaceful progress and dismantle the missiles, or the consequences will be left in District 11's hands. And the alien had these funny sounds, and then he signed off. And my brother hung up the phone. I couldn't believe it. We were shaking. Couldn't believe what we heard. The waitress came in, and she brought some drinks. Jaimin and Java downed a shot of whiskey. I ordered hot chocolate. And Singing Joe, he ordered tequila. And everyone, I think I needed tequila. I ordered some Baileys. So we all had some drinks. So we knew that they planned on sending a missile up there. And there was no plans to stop them from exterminating us and using force on us. But this alien was friendly. It wanted to help mankind. It wanted to help save the planet. It wanted to do something about the sun. But it even said, we have to stop all this destruction, all this pollution, all these poisons and pesticides and chemicals. Our planet just couldn't live like this. The whole world just can't live like this. We're all affected. But the politicians are still playing with their lives. It doesn't care about us, just them. They think their perfect little world in District 11 is going to survive this. We all knew this alien meant business. This race, these Agarithians, Hylan, from this race. I wonder how far away they were. I wonder if we could go there. I wonder if there was humans there. I wonder what the alien looked like. We couldn't see what he looked like, just could hear his voice. So eerie. Seeing Joe ordered my Baileys and I drank it. It felt good. It was very confusing. And so we made a plan that we'd have to figure out how to dismantle the missiles. Or we could make our drones and just fly out of District 42. But it would take a long time to make enough drones for all of us. There was only one drone. And we didn't know how far it could go on the batteries and how high. And then something as big as a drone where we can fly in would surely be caught on radar. And the helicopters and the robot machines would surely be able to track it down and shoot it down. So it seems like we're always back to square one, going into District 11, dismantling their military and missiles and disarm them. But at least we had this alien that seemed to be on our side. But my turn to get my number would be next Wednesday. I'd have to go get my number to get rations. And anyone that didn't get a number in District 42, we started noticing anyone that didn't have a number, they would just disappear. They would just not be around. So we knew our time was up. We only had so much time to figure out what to do. I sipped my hot cocoa, and the waitress brought some cheese and some deli slices. It didn't seem like the freshest, but I would eat anything. I ate my deli slices and the cheese. Cheese, so delicious. And Jaffa and Jaimin went to go play pool. And Singing Joe, he was sipping his whiskey. And he was singing. And he stared off. And he told me I'd have to go there and find a way to dismantle those missiles. My brother has the controls. Maybe we'd have to kidnap my brother, or we'd have to do something to get a hold of the president. We'd have to do something to stop them. If they attack those ships, surely there'd be more ships to come down. And if they attack the alien ships would attack us all. So it was just a matter of taking time. Would our own kind exterminate us? Or would the aliens exterminate all of us because of District 11? Those that are in the power, we're just risking our lives. Our underground movement was growing. With food, anyone would come and show up and do anything. Promise of standing up and rising against District 11. When you're hungry, you'll do anything. Even maybe pick up a gun and shoot. I've never picked up a gun. And then Singing Joe walked me to a room. And in the room, there was guns and ammunition. But would it be enough? Would people be able to fight? Was I able to take a gun and shoot it? I never shot a gun before. But our planet needed us to be brave and rise up. We didn't have a choice. The robots were coming. The robots could just take you. The ambulance could take you. They could shoot you. At least you can go down fighting, not being a coward. So that's where it stood. The alien ship. We're wondering how much time we had. I would have till next Wednesday to get my number. And if I didn't get my number, they would be after me anyways. So I told Singing Joe I was in.